Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a what's in my bag video and then stay till the end because we are gonna compare vintage Juicy to new Juicy. For the Y2K lovers, I know that there's like this big debate that vintage Juicy is way better than the new Juicy, so we're gonna go through it today and you can let me know what you think. So here I have my vintage bowler bag. It was gifted to me by my mom, so I'm not sure exactly what year it is, but maybe we could look at the tag and find out together. By the way, recently I learned something new. Somebody left me this comment and I just learned that in order for something to be considered vintage, it has to be over 20 years old. This video on my page went viral and there was this huge debate whether or not this bag was vintage. I was at Marshall's and girl, this bag looked so vintage. I didn't buy it because it was $50 and I wasn't like super in love with it, so I left her for somebody else, but it was so busy that day I didn't get a look at the tag, and everyone in the comments were like, oh no girl, this is a new drop, and some people were like, that's definitely vintage because I had that bag. To me, it definitely felt vintage. Anyways, you let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is this bag vintage or do you think it's new? Okay, enough yapping, let's get into it. This is what it looks like in the back. It has the vintage J and it does have a velour material on it, which I love. The bag is definitely heavy. It's got some weight to it, so it feels luxury. I think back then, all of the Juicy Couture purses around like early 2000s, they were anywhere between $250 to like $300, $350. I remember I did have this Daydreamer gray bag and ended up selling it to Plato's Closet when it was out of style, and that was probably one of my biggest regrets, but it's okay. Hopefully she went to somebody who loves and adores her. I'm super in love with this bowler bag. I think she's just so pretty. I'm just obsessed with the charms. Lately, I've been at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I have been seeing that Juicy Couture is starting to listen to us. Recently, their newer bags come with a little coin pouch, and they're starting to bring back more of like that vintage style. Here's a closer look at the details. It says Royal Juicy, so pretty. And I'll give you a better look at the inside once we take everything out so you can see everything in full details. Side note, my mom also gifted me this matching pouch. I think it's a makeup bag. I'm not entirely sure, so let's read it. Oh, it doesn't even say anything. It just says the color black, made in China, retails for $65. Well, that's what the original tag looks like. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see it. That's what the original tag looks like, and then it says choose Juicy. I haven't had a chance to use this yet. Well, about the matching wallet is that it still has its original stuffing. I don't know how much she paid for this, but I am just so grateful that she was actually able to find a matching piece to this purse. And this is what the inside looks like. Oh my gosh, it still has silica. I do think that this was meant to be a little makeup bag. The interior kind of has like this plastic lining, maybe for easy cleaning in case like makeup gets on it. So yeah, I'll probably end up using this as like a lip liner lipstick pouch. And then it does have a tag that says glamorous. Oh my gosh, if I can show you guys. Juicy Couture, born in the glamorous USA. I'm not seeing a date on the tag. That is the matching pouch that I got with it, and I'm gonna show you what I carry in my bag. Of course, I had to have my wallet. This is the wallet I've been carrying. I got this one specifically from TJ Maxx, and it came in one of those like gift boxes. I just love this wallet. So it has like some card slots here. Let me take out my ID real quick and show you, but they have like an ID spot in the back, and it's so cute because it has a little heart there. This was the original purse that this wallet came with, and I got it for $25. Usually TJ Maxx has the best gift sets during the fall time because they're getting ready for Christmas and the holidays. I'm really excited about fall 2025. So starting around like September, November, those are the best months to go shopping. And I have this Hello Kitty pouch. I bought this from Daiso. I realize not every state has a Daiso, but it's kind of like a Japanese Dollar Tree. Let me know if you have a Daiso in your city. But yeah, I got this from Daiso for $1.75, and I just like to keep little candies in there because, you know, you get like dry mouth and it's just nice to have a little sweet treat. I have this Wish hand sanitizer. It's a Touchland dupe. I'm sorry, girl. I just cannot get myself to buy the official Touchland brand. It's like $10. Is it over $10 for a hand sanitizer? Oh my gosh. I got this at Five Below for $2. They have a lot of like gourmand scents and they work just as good in my opinion. This one is watermelon sugar scented. I always carry this. Ever since the pandemic, I've just kind of been a germaphobe. So yeah, it's just nice to have because we don't want to be sick. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I am a gourmand girl. I've been trying to use this up. So this is strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works. I've had this for probably 3 years now. I've been trying to use it up and I'm barely a little under halfway. So I'm really excited to finally just use this up because I have a huge, I wouldn't say like a huge perfume collection, but I'm getting to a point where I'm realizing that maybe I've been over consuming a little too much and I want to be able to use all of my products before they expire. Hopefully this isn't expired. It's been like 3 years, but either way, it still smells potent. It's still really good. And this is like one of my favorite Bath & Body scents. I told myself I can't buy anything else from Bath & Body Works until I use up all of my sprays. So that's a little motivation for me to not spend so much and, you know, less consuming, more using. Everything in moderation. It's good to have a collection, but it's also good to be mindful and not go overboard. So that's where I'm at. The next thing I have is this moisturizing hand cream. This is from Five Below. They have a dollar section. So I recently got this for $1 and it's just so cute. It's just nice to have because I wash my hands a lot, especially if I'm out in public. You don't want to have dry hands. But now that I am in my 30s, everyone has been talking about take care of your hands, moisturize your neck. Yeah, this stuff is great and it's not bad for $1. And then in my bag, I have this Hello Kitty mirror. It's kind of dirty right now, but this is by Impressions Vanity. This is how you know I actually use it. This definitely needs to be wiped down. It is battery powered and I got this from TJ Maxx. It was under $20, I want to say. You can find some of these on sale, so make sure to go to TJ Maxx and look in the clearance section because I've been seeing a lot get marked down lately between $14 to $16. But yeah, it is just a double-sided mirror and one of them is magnified so you really can get in and, you know, see your pores. I like to use this for plucking my eyebrows. But yeah, there's that. I have a few more items. I don't have like too much stuff because I don't really like having a super heavy bag, especially when I'm going out, because who wants to carry a heavy ass bag? I don't. And then I have this tinted lip oil. This is also from Five Below in their dollar section and these smell so good. They are just so delicious. If you love gourmand, like fruity scents, go to Five Below. These hit. The only thing I don't like about it is that the brush is kind of small, but honestly it doesn't bother me that much. This one is in strawberry. My coin pouch, I bought this a long time ago off of, is it Temu or Temu? Temu? I think so. But yeah, I just keep my little coins in there. This was literally less than $1. I haven't ordered from that website in a while. Honestly, I've been kind of scared to because recently people were saying that they're paying huge tariff fees for buying things overseas. I don't know if that's true. I haven't done my research, but I'm also in a place in my life where I don't want to find out that I ordered something for $20 and then I have to pay like 50 plus just to get it out of USPS. So let me know in the comments. Have you experienced anything crazy with the new tariff laws? I have my pill case from Daiso. They have such a cute Sanrio section. This was also $1, I think $1.75. I didn't pay too much for this, but it's just nice to have like your Tylenols and your vitamins in it. Last thing I have, of course, are my keys. My boyfriend, he actually bought this keychain from me from some convention. I don't know, somebody had like a little booth and he got this for me, which is so cute. It says, only you. I know the reason why I'm holding it like this and hiding my keys is because girl, and I'm telling all the girls so that way you guys can be safe too. If you take a picture of your key or if it's visible online, somebody can literally screenshot it, recreate your key if they know where you live, and enter your house. So girls, please be safe, be smart, okay? Don't ever show your keys online. And that is everything that's in my bag. Now we can get to the fun part and I can show you the details of the interior and then we can compare it to the new Juicy bowler bag, and that way you girls can decide for yourself if you like vintage better or if you like maybe the newer Juicy bags, because I know vintage is pretty pricey right now. Resellers are selling it up that like it's so much. I've seen them listed anywhere between $150 all the way up to $1,000, which is insane. I would never pay more than $100 for a vintage bag in my personal opinion, but if you are willing to save your money and invest into a vintage bag, hopefully this video helps. Okay, now for the moment we all have been waiting for. We are gonna compare the vintage bowler bag to the new bowler bag. At a glance, they're very similar, but they are made out of different materials. The vintage bag has a heavier weight to it, and the new one is much lighter. I'm gonna go over the vintage style first. So on this bag, it has gold purse feet at the bottom, which is such a vintage detail. They help protect the bag when you set it down, and it just gives it that elevated touch. I love how on the older bags, it has the crown interior on it. And as you can see, it has a pink tag that says Juicy Couture. Again, I'm not sure what year this was made, so I'm hoping we can find out together. Here's a better look at the back of the tag. So from what I can see, it doesn't list the production year, but where it says RN 52002 and CA 16398, that confirms its authenticity. And all I know is that the made in China, that was really common for Juicy bags around 2004 to 2008. And then you have this beautiful pocket on the back that says shop, and of course the iconic J charm as the zipper. And this is what the pocket looks like on the inside. And what I love the most about these vintage bags is that it always comes with a mirror on the inside. Again, it has the iconic J stitched onto it. You can see it's a little bit damaged, and that's going to be a common theme when you purchase a vintage bag, is that it's probably not going to be in perfect condition. And then when you flip it over, you see hello on the other pocket. And after all of these years, this bag still has a high quality zipper. So yeah, there is that beautiful vintage bag, and then of course, if you want, you can have the mirror hanging out a bit. All right, let's talk about the new Juicy bag. Specific style, it came out as an Urban Outfitters collaboration with Juicy Couture. I think this was in 2023. I could be wrong, so please correct me in the comments if I am. And then a year later, they were being sold at TJ Maxx. So in the front, you have this heart charm. It is reminiscent of vintage Juicy, but the feel of it is slightly different. And as you can see in the back, it does not have the iconic J. And looking at the bottom, it does not have the gold feet. And overall, the feel of the bag feels very canvas-like, so it's most likely going to be polyester and highly likely to be coated in plastic. A very cute zipper on the side that says Juicy Couture. When you zip it, it's not as smooth as the vintage bag. What is nice about the newer bags is that it does come with a crossbody strap, so you can wear it two different ways. And as for the gold hardware, they tried to make it pretty similar to vintage. I don't think it's made of the exact same material, but it does mimic the color. As you can see, it just has a plain pocket in the back. And let's take a look at the tag. On the newer bags, you'll notice that it's white and it's pretty simple, just says made in Cambodia and that it's man-made. On the other side of it, it's just a different language. So now that we're comparing the two tags, I'm realizing that one bag that we saw at Marshall's that went viral, it had a vintage pink tag. So the girls were right, it is vintage. Anyways, as you can see, the interior pockets don't really have any fancy designs on it in comparison to the vintage ones. So yeah, this is her. I still think that it's a very beautiful, gorgeous bag. However, you can definitely tell that P&G put a lot of thought into making the older bags. A lot of love definitely went into this. So yeah, let me know in the comments which one of these bags is your favorite. by the way, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for being here. I can't believe it, but we are now at 13.7 besties. Like, this is insane. Little me is screaming right now. Thank you guys so much. Still kind of a new YouTube creator, so this does mean a lot to me. Like, when I was younger, I always attempted to do YouTube, but I never officially posted it because in school I got bullied a lot. Part of me doing YouTube now in my early 30s because I owe it to my younger self to pursue my dreams. Young me, she would think I'm so cool right now. So I hope that you guys enjoy these videos. I really do appreciate you guys when you leave comments and engage with me. I was really hesitant about hitting upload because I would go to school and girls would just be so freaking mean to me. Like, they would make fun of my crooked teeth at the time. I remember when I turned 16, somebody threw a bunch of paint on my car because I decided to release a song on MySpace at the time. And they said, "Stupid bee, you can't sing," and they even put dog poop on my handles. Yeah, I often think about young me, now that I'm older and just in this space of peace. I'm just so grateful to be able to create YouTube videos and, you know, build a community with you girls. So I really do appreciate you girls being here. And if anybody ever says or makes fun of you for pursuing your passions, you are amazing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Anyways, girl, thank you times a billion for being here. If you haven't already, I would love to have you join me some more. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm not sure that I will be doing more shopping hauls for a while because I am in the middle of saving my money. So we will probably be doing more get ready with me's, just more girly content. So comment below what you want to see. Makeup routine, hair care routine, I don't know, let me know. I love you so much. I hope you had so much fun, and I'll talk to you soon.